Hey guys, I missed you. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you guys had a absolutely fantastic Thanksgiving if you celebrated it, or just normal Thursday if you um, didn't do anything otherwise. But it's pretty good. I'd say I myself had a pretty nice one, and I spent a lot of the day. I meant to do a video, didn't quite do a video, and I know I think I got semi-promised something for today, so here we are. And basically, I spent a good portion of yesterday thinking, what are all the things that I am most thankful for? I'm trying to take. I don't know what it is. It's like as you get older, you start taking a lot of tradition and whatnot, and like the values behind it become more important to you. And I was thinking about what are the things that these holidays represent most. We call it Thanksgiving because it's, well, what are you most thankful for? And for me, there's various things. There's things that I've always been thankful for, and then there's the things that over the course of this year, this adventure that we've undertaken together, I've become all that more thankful for. I'm talking about this entire journey that we are undergoing together. It feels weird. I don't feel like a lot of people necessarily word it this way, but I can't think of any other way to word it. It's not just a me thing. The whole Atlashine experience is us thing. All of us combined are a part of this because one could make the argument that, well, it's more of a Atlas thing, right? Because like there's no channel without the content, but the content has no purpose without the audience, without the friends, the family, the neighbors, if you would, in this little community that we've built together. If there weren't people watching the videos, there'd be no point in making the videos. And if nobody was making videos, there'd be nothing to watch. So it's just kind of like symbiotic relationship. And I think that's something I want you to take a moment to just say absolutely thank you. A couple weeks back, we had our 150 subscriber benchmark hit, and then shortly thereafter we got to 160. And the algorithm is kind of weird because it likes to weed out some things, so you'll get accomplishments and then they'll take them away. It's wonky like that, so I always have a little bit of hesitation when I get things. Like we got to 150 and then we got to 157 and then it dropped down to 160. No, I think we got to 158 and jumped to 157. But then it jumped up to 3 to get to 160, and then it's rested there, so it's a pretty solid number. But it's these things that, you're a little bit wary of, but you can't help but also still be optimistic about, and that's exactly where I am in this entire thing. That I'm just so grateful that we get to go through all this together. It's been quite a thing. It's kind of weird to say that, it's been more or less a 15-year journey, even though, 90% of the time I haven't really done anything. Maybe 90% isn't really. Well, it could be. You go back to when it was just uploading 5th generation Pokemon videos, and there was a little bit of growth, but I wouldn't say that there's a huge growth, but it was there. And then by my own faults, my own admission, I took a lot of time off, and it just kind of, the channel stopped growing. And there's one can make an argument that it's some sort of parallel universe. I could be one of the biggest Pokemon content creators going on right now, but that's not the universe we live in. The universe we live in is this one right here and now, and I'm just super grateful for the opportunities that we get to be here. But yeah, so recording this on Thanksgiving, so let's see, we got Franklin here. Professional chef extraordinaire. Nook Incorporated hired me to come and cook for everyone. See, Turkey Day is about celebrating the harvest by preparing a feast with all those fresh ingredients. And no one knows feasting like turkeys. That's why they call me a professional gobble gob. Alright, cool. So, alright, he wants a clam chowder. So what do you need? What ingredients? 3 manila clams. Call them crams. Clams, easy peasy. We can get 3 manila clams. Super simple. Just dig them off the beach. We shouldn't have any rusted parts or anything like that, so it should just be pretty much just find 3 little spurts, and we're good to go. Number 1, bada boom. Oh, and there's 2 right over there on the other side. Number 2, not like there's 2 of them, but boom. Second one found and acquired. But let me know, guys, how did your Thanksgiving go? Also, like, you know, a little off topic, but you know, or it's on topic, all things considered. Me personally, it was a little bit quieter than it's normally would be, but it was not bad. Food was good. The turkey was, my wife hates the word, but it was, we'll say it was juicier than normal. So that was good. Ham, sweet as always. Ironically enough, there is no cranberry sauce. Like, if I'd have known that we didn't pick any up, I would have gone to the store and just grabbed like a can of the cran. But no canned berry sauce this year. But good news is they sell it all year round, I believe. So I might just go grab myself some from the store, since you know there's no preparation involved. So that'll work out. Yes, I got you 3 manila clams. That way you can start cooking. Oh wow, I need all sorts of ingredients. Let's get cooking! Let's see. Oh wow, some good looking clam chowder right there. Everyone's enjoying it. I love cooking, guys. That's something I'd like to do, perhaps sometime next year, is have a cooking video for you guys. I don't know what I'm going to cook. I might cook, you know, ratatouille. I like cooking ratatouille. It's mostly just sauce and prepping the produce. Pumpkin pie. That could be a rough one. Do you need pumpkin? Because orange pumpkin and a white pumpkin. Alright. That is so awkward, because like... Oh, okay. If I help other people with their ingredients, then I can get the ingredients from them. Like, they'll trade me, I believe is one of the things. But if I already have the ingredients, then I guess that saves me a little bit of a hassle also. Let's put something away. We're going to put away all of this produce we just grabbed. Our shoes, our rug, the gyroid, some sugar that we picked up, and these. And then he said we need an orange and a white pumpkin, I believe. So I actually harvested my crops today, and yep, combination of that plus my wife also visited me and she gave me some produce as well. So we should have most, if not everything, that you need for this, unless they ask for like a fish. Then we'll have a hard time. Fun story about the origins of Franklin in Animal Crossing. In the very first game, it was a little bit more aggressive, if you would. So Tortimer was in charge of all the events, and he would invite Franklin over to be a special guest. Like, he'd like to have him for dinner. And it's that old phrase like, are you asking me like for dinner, like to eat dinner with you guys, or am I the dinner? And Franklin, he'd see through it, and so he'd hide throughout the town. He'd hide behind buildings and trees. And what you'd have to do is you need to find him, and then you need to go to the town square where the event would go, and you have to steal the silverware, the knife and spoon, or the knife and fork that were there. And then you had to go find him, but he would move to different locations every time he left. So it's basically a game of hide and seek, where you have to go find him, a skinny mushroom, and a mussel. A mussel? Ooh, mussel. Okay, mussels are in the water. So I should have a skinny mushroom, but I have to go swimming for the mussel, which shouldn't be too difficult. I'll swim anyway. Let's go get that skinny mushroom real quick. Where are my mushrooms? Were they up there? Up there they are. I guess we can also... I shouldn't have a mussel in my storage, but we'll check just in case. It's weird actually talking about the game that I'm playing. Since I've always had like this weird habit of like not. Maybe I should be keeping some mussels, but oh well. We'll go hop in the water real quick and see if we can find a mussel. But yeah, that's what it was in the beginning. You had to find the silverware, and then you had to go find him, which he'd be all sorts of places. Like he'd be behind buildings, or he'd be behind a tree. So it was always an interesting task of finding him. Sometimes it was easy. Is that a mussel first try? Wow, look at us go. Just enough to get wet. Cool beans. Easy peasy. Take that off. And now I have all the recipes for the stuff for the gratin. Oh, I thought I could talk to him over the thing. But I thought it was fun. It was obviously it'd be a lot easier than this, and it was a little bit more fun too. There's room for cheese in theory, since you could just, you know, have limited trees in this game compared to back then. Because back then, like, you could grow and cut down trees, but it wasn't like as easy as like, you know, these games where you just kind of put them all in one spot. I digress. But yeah, getting back to the topic also, what are you guys thankful for? I love my family, my friends, my wife, my beautiful wife. I'm really thankful for having her in my life because she's been the inspirational force going on, the thing that pushes me to try to do better. And it's just really amazing having a great partner. There's that old saying that's talking about like behind every great guy is like a even greater woman. And it's 100% true. And in the case of my wife, and I would not be like uploading as constantly or as consistently as I have been, and I'm just really grateful that I've been able to get that type of support from her, and it just means a lot. Like I don't know how to describe it other than just having somebody who has your back is just, it's the greatest feeling in the world, and there's really like, there's no other way around it for me. Oh man, I can't say it enough. It's just been great. I think I have AC bass. Yeah, I have AC bass, so I just need the dab. We'll put the sea bass in my pocket for now. The reason why I keep a random sea bass in my pocket is because there's a couple recipes that you can make yourself that involve sea bass. So like, I'd like to be able to make them whenever I find them. So I just keep my sea bass in my pocket, or not my pocket, in my storage. So like, I will have some. I can't remember how big dabs are. I'm terrible at fishing, so we'll see how this goes. Because my problem is I get very anxious when it comes to fishing in Animal Crossing, and so every time the fish starts coming to go bite it, oh, I learned how to make something new. Every time the fish go to bite it, I'm just like, is this gonna be the one? And I used to blind fish, so like I would close my eyes when I'd fish in Animal Crossing, and wait to hear and feel when it grabs it the right way. And I can't do that right now with my current setup because the way my controller is and everything, and I don't play with the volume on, so it's like, please be a dab. That's a sea bass. At least I learned how to make the sea bass recipe now. Aha! Sea bass pie. That's gross. But now I just kind of get anxious. Fortunately, I think dabs and sea bass are like a lot easier to catch. The idea of being able to talk and fish at the same time is not really my cup of tea. I'm doing it right now just because I think it's pretty low stakes, but in the past, oh man, I can't. Like I get super awkward, like quiet, and because I'm like, it's gonna bite as I'm like mid thought trying to say something, and then I'm just gonna lose it, and I'm gonna be sad, and then I'm not gonna want to fish for the rest of the day. Hopefully, we can find the dab relatively quick so we can get these out of the way. Let's see where we're at. Um, I've been trying something a little bit new also with the runtime on the videos. Today, I'm not focused so much on it because I'm just trying to. Is that a dab? Or is that an olive flounder? Really? Oh, goodness. Was that a new one, too? I have no idea. Oh, wait, we can come over here. And olive flounder is... It is donated. Okay. Dab? Oh, that's sad. The dab was not donated, so we have to do it for the event, but we... and then we have to catch a second one to donate. Oh, we'll worry about that later. It is out right now, so we can catch one in the sea. But what I've been trying to do is shorten the runtime so that these videos are just like a lot easier to watch, rather than having to sit down and dedicate to like half an hour or so of whatnot. Like you can listen to it like while you're doing your workouts or something like that, but I also just kind of don't want to feel like burdensome with it. Like I don't know how to word it. I'm trying to do like all sorts of content, get some long form, some short form, just get a little bit of everything out there so people can kind of pick and choose what they like. But I'm not entirely certain what everything's going to be. Red snapper. Do we learn the recipe for the red snapper too now? Yes, we did. Ooh. I read it really quickly, and all I got out of that was something very fancy and a pizza. Doing not so bad with the talking and fishing right now. Normally I'm just really bad about it. But we're getting there. We're catching stuff. We're catching all sorts of fish. That can be cooked too, so that makes me happy. I believe the dab is about a medium-sized fish. So like this right here is not going to be a dab, but I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. You know what I mean? Oh, well, it's just a can, which is all right because we can use that for different Dewey stuff. I'd like to go fishing IRL. Like, I would love at some point to get the authentic, like man's man experience where like I go out and catch a fish and then prep the fish like where I caught it. Like you know, like you've seen those videos, like the survival TV shows, like be able to catch a fish and then like I like descale it and whatnot, like right next to the where I caught it, like at my campsite, and then like I have like my little what's the thing called? My little campfire with like the rocks and whatnot, and then like actually like cook it right there and everything. Just be like, yeah, that's like but like if you can do that, like it's fun at least once in your life because we live such easy lives living in cities and whatnot. But knowing that you could do that is like extra great because then like are you ever going to starve in case the world like goes to the craps? And it's like probably not so much because like I've at least proven to myself that I can catch food and prepare it, you know, like on the side. I don't think it's going to come out particularly great, especially if I go like very authentic with it, where it's like the only spices that I get are whatever I have like out in the wild, which I don't know how you get salt when you're in the middle of the woods. Like, is there like a special method or something like that? I don't think that there is, but it'd be panicked. It'd be great because like I'd hate to eat it like just as is. I mean, in theory, I guess if I catch it out of the ocean, it might be salty enough as is. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't know. I guess what I would do is like a little bit of research, find out like what kind of seasonings can you find, like because like it's more than just being able to catch the fish and prepare it. I think that's probably the easier part for me. Being able to catch and prepare fish, I should have no issues with it because you just kind of cook it until it's like done, right? Until it's not raw. The question would be like, all right, cool. But what plants can I prepare with my fish to make it go from edible to delicious, like from edible to desirable? Oh, there you go. Got one. We got a dab. Not bad, bruh. Oh, and I've learned a recipe to cook it. And I'm not going to do that, though, because I need to... Well, I'm giving this one away, but then I need to donate the next one before I can cook the last one. But we made some progress. At least we get to say that we can finish this event without, you know, any issues. Dab plus sea bass equals happy turkey. I wish there was like a thing that they would do in the game, because I think they asked for like random ingredients and whatnot. But I wish they had like one where you don't have to what's it called? They don't ask you for things that you haven't caught or donated or something like that, so you don't have to worry about picking between the two. I bet he's really happy with that pescatarian meal, not having to be like serve bird. He's thankful, I'm thankful. We get a cornucopia out of the deal. Fantastic. Now, another present. Oh, a Dewey. Now to make everything I prepared today. Oh, look at you. So I can buy an extra one if I need to. Okay, cool. Alright. Cool, cool. And I wonder what happened if we went off recipe with a few of the ingredients. That's your call. I'd like to go. Bring me any ingredient you think might work to improve. If they improve my recipes, well, I won't credit you, but I will offer you a small reward. Interesting. So I'm guessing that's how you get like some of the extra stuff and whatnot. Oh, okay. He just put it in my phone already. Which is the... Oh, there they are. The olive flounder manure. No, that's the thing I just made. The gratin. He added fish to the gratin, but the gratin doesn't actually use one. Okay, pumpkin pie. Did not use the pumpkin that he used. Okay. Clam chowder. We did that one. And what was the last one that he made? It was... I don't know what it was. It was something. It was... I don't know. It's one of these, but... Huh. He made the gratin... The manure... Oh, no, yeah, he did. He made... This was the last one. So it was these ones right here. So there was no sea bass in it. Okay, whatever. And then he made the gratin with... stuff? Oh, you think you put mussel in it? I don't know. Ah, well, I digress. We did a great job catching all sorts of stuff, so... I don't even know if all these fish are available, like, in our museum yet. Nope, not that one. It was the barred knife jaw. Did we already catch one? We did. Like, what have we not donated that we've caught? So, the dab is the only one? No, the neon tetra was not donated yet. Or the pike. Or the yellow perch. Oh my goodness. How many things did I catch and just not donate? So yellow perch, pike, neon tetra, and a dab. Let's head back over this way and see if I actually have these things. Because I think I should have some of them. Yeah, there's the pike. The pike I have not donated yet. I don't think I've donated a tarantula yet. let's see. And then I can put these away. We'll keep our seashells for now. Cornucopia gets put away. And all the fish that we can turn into food get put away. And I believe in my house I have a neon tetra. Like, I think I kept it as a potential pet for me. So if I haven't donated it, and it's just sitting in my house, I can donate that. The other one would be the yellow perch. Can I still catch a yellow perch? I know I can catch a dab. I can catch a yellow perch too. So I'll probably take care of those as well. I'm so used to going into the garden. Quick little update. I just seen I'm getting all sorts of updates from my phone from the Warframe app, and that's not a neon tetra. That's a rainbow fish, I believe. So I did not actually get it. I'm like 90% sure that's a rainbow fish. Yeah, it's a rainbow fish. Ta-da. So we'll place that back down. Whoops. And I'll check to see when we can catch a neon tetra too. And I guess hopefully they're still in season. Let's see. Neon tetra. Oh, right now in the river is the only time we can catch one. Let's see if we can catch one of those real quick, guys. They're tiny fish, so if we just scare off any big fish, we shouldn't have to worry about them getting in the way. And because they're tiny fish, they usually don't have a big fight. Watch, that's a neon tetra right there. First try, just like the mussel. Boom. Boom. And snag neon tetra. Well, not quite. It's a guppy. But we can find one. We'll find one. We'll figure out where they are. I think that's a little too big, but we'll catch it anyway. Huh. I didn't realize how bad I was about not donating stuff to the museum. I feel like super terrible now. I was like, I'm just like Blathers is just like sitting there like, bro, I know he caught like all these things and he like just sold them, like straight up sold them. Didn't even think twice about donating them. That is new. A bitterling. I like bitterlings. And then my fishing rod broke. Oof. I mean, technically, I still got a couple days before November's over, so I can still catch the neon tetra. Off cam, maybe. Or maybe what we'll do is we can dedicate a stream to just catching everything if we can. Maybe? I don't know. Because we're not streaming for the rest of November. We're going to go into December. Yeah, that stinks, but... That's a good looking fishing rod right there. Fishing rod. But when is December anyway? Is it Sunday or Monday? Double checking the calendar. December will be Monday, so we have one more upload between now and December, which will be the Sunday upload. And then we'll be going right into Little Fish, December, which for me means I'm going to change a lot of the channel design to be more winter aesthetic. That'll be fun. I already have a new logo and everything set out. And by logo, I'm not changing the logo too much. It's just the aesthetic of it. Give it a more like icy winter look. I was like, what kind of fish is that? Oh, it's a rock. We got a rock. But we're gonna, just kind of change it, get that nice snowy look to it. Oh man, they're just shooting sparkles out. Man, my neighbors are just digging this feast right now. I mean, I can't blame them. I'd be too. I've never had fish at things at one of these get-togethers, but maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe for Christmas, when we have our family get together, I'll prepare some fish. Get all the weird looks because my family isn't like they're not fish people. They are um, actually quite like anti-fish people. Namely because my mother-in-law is allegedly allergic to fake shellfish, so they just don't mess with like anything out of the water. That's a pale chub. Okay, I was hoping it was going to be the neon tetra that we wanted, but I mean it's something, right? But because of that, they just don't trust anything that lives in the water in terms of food. So, which it's kind of sucks for me because like I actually do like seafood, like a moderate amount. My favorite kind of fish is tilapia to eat because I mean, like I think I mentioned this before, but they're basically like I call them the pig of the sea because like people like raise them in little farms, and they basically just eat trash all day. They just eat a bunch of garbage, and then somehow turn it into something tasty. So, which is themselves. So like I've always been a fan of tilapia. It's like really soft and tastes good. I learned it first when I was working at a restaurant where I got to have it on a buffet. So it's like, it's pretty cool when like you find out that there's a food that you really like, and the first time you get to do so, like to consume it, it's all you can eat. But I might keep it bitterling too. These things are actually kind of cute. Then you just kind of like once you like learn like, oh man, I really love the way this tastes. It's like, yeah, it's all you can eat too while you're here. It's like, oh, that's fantastic. I'm going to take you up on that offer, and then just never look back. And then there's other restaurants I've gone to that have tilapia, and it's always been good. Like, I can tell that it's good in my personal opinion because knowing that people refer to it as like a trash fish, and I'm still like, yeah, but it's my trash fish. I'm gonna eat that all day. I don't care. But what is that? Is that a... Boom, we got it. Cool. So we're gonna donate a handful of things that we have right here, and then we're gonna call it a day, guys. So I hope you guys have had a phenomenal week. Enjoy your weekend. Really, I hope that you got to meet your friends and family, and that got to make a lot of great memories. All the things that you were thankful for. Hope you get to cherish those things and hold them close to you. I already donated a tarantula. I wasn't paying attention, but you get to donate these other 4 things. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys, each and every one of you. You're the best audience I could ever hope for, and honestly, I'm thankful for this kind of friendship that it feels like we have. God bless you. I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to make a wonderful year out of this. The rest of 2025 is going to be fantastic, and 2026 is going to be so much more fun too. So until next time, I will see you guys very, very soon.